All right, so for the battle in the Baltic states, we have 6 infantry attacking at 1. So I'll use these 5 one-hit die and this 1 6-sided red die. We have 3 tanks attacking at 3. All right, need 3 hits. Let's hope this battle goes a little better than the last one. And we got our 3 hits, but that's all we got. But at least we got our 3 hits. So 3 hits, 2 blue die, and 1 red hit die. So that'll eliminate the Russian ground units in the Baltic states. So they do get to fire back with 3 green 2-hit die, 2 or less. And they all 3 missed. Well, at least that one went a little bit better. Doesn't make up for West Russia, but oh well. That's the way the dice rolls sometimes. So the 3 Russian ground units in the Baltic states have been eliminated. That is back in the hands of the Germans. So the Russians will go down from 28 to 26 IPCs. The Germans will go from 37 to 39. All right, next up, we'll do C-Zone 7. We got 2 subs with a surprise strike ability. So they'll roll first. Wow, how about that? Both hit. All right. So that'll take care of the Russian sub, which will also get to fire back with a surprise strike, I believe. That'll take care of the Russian sub and 1 hit on the British battleship. And now we'll fire for the 2 fighters. And neither one of those hit, so go figure. All right, so I think that's part of what hurt me last in West Russia. All right, so the Brits get to fire back. Get to fire back with the battleship and the Russian sub. And the transports in our game are also, it's a house rule we're using. The transports get to fire back at 1. So they get to defend at 1. So here's the roll. And the battleship did hit, so I'll lose a sub. And we'll continue the attack. So we've got 2 subs, or excuse me, 1 sub with a surprise strike. All right, it hit. So that'll take care of the battleship. And then, because the transports still are lost last. So now we've got the 2 fighters firing. And neither one of those hit again. Oh boy, okay. So, I believe since that was a surprise strike by the sub, the battleship does not get to fire back because the transport is the last thing that's taken. So that would have been the first. LT, let me know if that's not correct, but I believe since that's a first strike deal, that since sub is a first strike weapon, even on the second round, and the transport's the last thing that can be taken, so the battleship was actually lost. So the transport does get to fire back. And it misses. So here goes the German sub again with a surprise strike on the transport. And it hits. I wish my, wow, I don't know, the green die are hitting for me. Okay, so that'll take care of the UK transport in C-Zone 7. Now, in C-Zone 14, we've got 2 subs with a first strike against a cruiser. Let's hope this continues. And 1 hit. So that'll do it. That'll take care of the British cruiser in C-Zone 14. Now, in C-Zone 17, we've got a battleship going up against a destroyer. So I can roll those 2 together. Battleship at a 4, destroyer at a 2. Battleship hits, destroyer misses. All right. So West Russia went terrible for me, but everything else went great. Okay. So that clears out the Mediterranean of all UK warships. All right, so I'll pause the video and come back and do my non-combat. The non-combat movements, the two fighters that took place in the battle in West Russia are going to both land, move 2 spaces back to Poland. The bomber is going to move back to Germany, 3 spaces. The 1 infantry in Bulgaria, Romania is going to move into the Ukraine. The other is going to move into Poland. Sorry about the camera. Sorry about that. So 1 infantry moved from Bulgaria, Romania into Ukraine, 1 moved into Poland. The 1 in Northwest Europe and the artillery are going to move 1 space into Bulgaria, Romania. Let's see. The infantry that was in Poland is going to move into Belarusia. 1 of the infantry in Norway is going to move to Karelia. Excuse me. 1 of the infantry in Norway is going to move to Finland. They don't quite have Karelia yet. At this rate, I don't think I will. The infantry in Northwest Europe is going to move 1 space into Germany. The infantry in France is going to move also into Germany. No, they're going to move into Italy. They're going to move into Italy. And the 2 tanks that were in France are going to move to Poland. So, what a very weak-looking German force we have after round 1, but that's what happens when you take such big hits. But okay, all right, forgot about the fighters up here. The fighters in C-Zone 7 are going to move 2 spaces back to Northwest Europe. And so I believe that'll be it. So placing new units, 6 tanks going down into Germany, and 1 artillery going down into Germany. Hold on, LT, let me scratch that. The 1 artillery is going to go down into Italy. That infantry unit that moved from France is going to move into Germany after all, and the tank in Italy is going to move 2 spaces into Poland. I hope that wasn't too confusing. So the tank that was in Italy is going to move 2 spaces into Poland. The artillery, the new artillery is going to be placed into Italy. And the one infantry unit that was in Italy is going to go to Germany. I have to really rethink this non-combat now that I got so bludgeoned in West Russia. Wow. Okay, so that'll do it for placement of new units. Oh, I forgot I forgot Africa. I always forget Africa. Sorry about that. Infantry and artillery are going to move from Algeria to Libya. Algeria to Libya. Okay. So, for unit recap, we've got 1 sub in C-Zone 7, 2 subs in C-Zone 14, 1 battleship and 1 transport in C-Zone 17. In Morocco, 1 infantry. In Libya, 2 infantry, 1 artillery, and 1 tank. In France, 1 AAA gun. Northwest Europe, 2 fighters. Italy, 1 infantry, 1 AAA gun, and 1 artillery. In Germany, 6 tanks, 1 AAA gun, 1 bomber, 1 infantry. In Baltic States, 6 infantry, 3 tanks. Poland, 2 fighters, 3 tanks, and an infantry. In Bulgaria, Romania, 1 infantry and 1 artillery. The Ukraine, 1 infantry. Belarusia, 1 infantry. Finland, 2 infantry. Norway, 1 infantry. I think that covers it. So that'll do it for this Germany round 1 turn from Turret 2. Captain Jack, over and out. Hey, you guys, real quick note, because this video went so long, I'll probably have to upload it in 2 parts. So you'll see a part 1 and a part 2. So I apologize about that. All right, Captain Jack, over and out.